Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a watermelon cane. And this is what it looks like. I'll take a piece of the one that I already have. This is what it looks like. You can alter this any way you like. I did one layer of seeds because I didn't want it to be very thick. But, like, for example, this is the first one I made. This took way too much clay. I watched a tutorial on it, and I mean, I like the person, but it was like you needed a whole block of like translucent, and it didn't really turn out that well anyway. See? But there's 2 layers of seeds in this one, but this little teeny one has just 1 layer. Okay, so you're going to need, let me see if this is not, I should have done this before the video, you know? Okay, you're going to need green clay. And I have this left over from when I learned how to make the other one. So it's sort of like a light greenish clay, and it has like stripes in it, and you only need like, I mean, you can make this, it depends on how proportionate you want. Let me hold it down. Once again, I have a beautiful background, so I'm taking like this much. I can't really compare this to anything. Yeah, you'll also need red, so choose your color of red. This one you'll need, oh, actually, you know, I wouldn't suggest having this. So, yeah, I would, okay. I'm going to we'll need a lot of red, because you have to roll it around twice, so it's some red, like more than the other one. You can tell. Let's see, lighting is better. And you'll need some white. You don't really need this much white. I'm just going to take it out for now, and then when I'm using it, I'll do that. And then you'll also need just a teeny bit of black, but yet again, I'm taking a lot of black. Okay, so your first step is to take the red, and you're going to roll it into a ball. So I'll show you while I do that. Or not, because it's a lot easier for me to just roll it in my hands. And I'm not going to make this one perfect, but here. And you'll split this in half. So actually you only need a little bit of the clay. So I would say like this much, maybe, actually, for starters. And you know, you may have extra, and that's okay, because you can always just put it back, or use whatever you mix as scrap clay. Okay, so here you go. And you'll need to roll it out a little, just a little, so like that. That's probably about, it's a little less than an inch, probably like 3/4 of an inch. Okay, take your black, and you need a little teeny piece, and you do this as many times as you want. I'm probably just going to do it like 3 or 4, and you roll it out into a snake, and you can roll these different sizes, because seeds are different sizes, and you stick it on all the way down, and you want to wrap it on the side too, so it shows up everywhere. And there, I have the black, and you will just keep going around. See, I'm going to use the scrap from the other one to make this one, and then it'll be thinner. And you can put them, you can make them even, but it'll look more realistic if you change the positions of them. And then once again, I'm using the scrap clay, so I'll have an even thinner piece. And okay, now I need a new piece. See, like, these 2 are really close together, but this one is farther apart. And you just keep taking your black. And seriously, you really don't need that much. It's like, that's the little teeniest piece that you can see. And I'm going to stick this in between here, because I want to have like a big thick one. There you go. Okay. And also, a side note, when you cut the cane, if you ever have a big one where like an X-Acto knife can't cut it, you need to not use the knife, like the regular knives, that have like teeth on them, because those will like ruin the pattern, and it'll be really hard to get it back to the regular, to how it used to be. And I'm still wrapping. I'm about halfway done, and you can do whatever while you're doing this. I mean, it's really not like going to affect it, obviously, but I I would normally do this while watching my YouTube video, or not watching my YouTube videos, but watching like my subscriptions, or just listening to music or something, because to me it's just sort of boring to just make clay things and do nothing, because I'd be like so frustrated. I'd be like, oh, this is so complicated, and then I'd freak out. But while I'm listening to music, I'm thinking about the lyrics and whatever, if I know the lyrics. So see, I have it just a little more, and you can overlap some if you want, but I don't suggest it. Actually, no, just don't overlap them, because that's not gonna work out. And you can also just, you can just scale this to whatever size you want. I'm just making a little teeny one because I already have one, and I really don't need like 100 million watermelon canes, but I know people are obsessed with canes now, so yeah, I just did this to my own size. Also, if you want to do it like the bigger one that I did, then you can just do this after you wrap it in pink again, which would be just what we're going to do, and then not do anything else. Here, I finished. So now, you take your, I'll tell you in a second, you take your pink, and you're going to want to like roll it into a ball again, but you're going to want to roll it really, really flat, and so just so that way it can cover this whole thing. Okay, so, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so after you wrap it in pink again, you can wrap it in, or put the black things around it, and then you can wrap it in pink again, but then it'll be really thick and really, really long. Okay, so now I'm squishing it, and this probably won't be big enough. Yeah, definitely not. Not even close. Okay, so I'm going to take this bigger piece and mix it with this. Yeah, I wish I could edit, but unfortunately I don't have an editing thing, and maybe if, I really get into this, then I will get editing software and maybe even a better camera, but, I don't really think that. I mean, if you really, I don't want to spend like $1 million on editing software when you guys can just skip the video or mute. So, but you probably shouldn't mute, because then you won't know what to do. Okay, so this is better. So I'm just flattening it out, and it's nice to have it even, so if you can use your X-Acto knife to roll it, or I got this roller in an eraser kit that my friend gave me to make erasers, which really didn't work that well, but that's off topic. Okay, so I'm going to roll it, just because it's really, here so I don't hit it, but it's really thick, and I don't want it to be like so thick. And I also want it to be even. Okay, there. Now it's even. Oh, that was probably really loud in the video. Well, anyway, there. Now it's even. Sort of. And you take this, you take your little piece, and you wrap it all the way around once. So you don't want to overlap anything. So, and then you can cut the edges off at the end. Okay, so here you see that I have it wrapped, and this would overlap, so I'm going to cut that off. I don't know if you can see this. It's probably here, there, that's better. And it's okay if a little overlaps, but you really don't want a lot to, or else it's going to be all weird and not nice. And then you can sort of just tap it. You don't have to have it perfect, because you're not going to see this part, and then you sort of want to pinch the edges, and then cut off the excess. And this is okay if it overlaps a little, because you're going to cut off the edges when you first use it. So here now it's sort of like a hot dog on one side. So do the same, pinch it on the other side, and then cut it off. And then you have this extra clay, and it's not really mixed with anything, so you can put that back, but I will do that at the end of the video. Okay, now you take your white, and you break off a piece, and you're doing the same thing that you just did with the red. You're taking the piece, and you probably should wash your hands so it's not pink, but you can mix this with translucent, and that'll give it a more rindy, from the watermelon rind. So here's what we have so far. It's wrapped, and this is already 10 minutes, and I have a 15-minute limit. Okay, well, I'll be fast then. Okay, you need to, wow, now I'm trying to rush, and it's going to be bad because I'm rushing. Okay, you need a big piece of white, and yet again, you can always cut off the excess and, use it for scrap clay, and it's already 10 minutes. Okay. This is going to take forever to upload, because I just upload them raw. I don't do anything, if you haven't noticed by now. Okay, there. So, now it's all flattened out, and this one you want to be thinner, like really sort of thin, so I guess that's okay. And then wrap it again, and that just barely fits around. So I don't have to cut anything, and you just do the same thing on the side, and you can even just rip it off. I'm going to do that to save time. And there you go. And then finally, you take your green, and you probably need more green than this. Yeah, I don't think this is going to wrap all the way around. Oh no, 11 minutes! I'm really freaking out way too much. Okay, I probably will need to somehow cut something out, which won't be very fun. Okay. I need more green. Okay. I'm going to take this thing. I wish this was soft and then I could mold it easier. I'm really like rushing now. I'm shaking because I'm like afraid that it's going to stop. Well, anyway, if it doesn't stop, then you're going to, or if it's not in time, because it's 11 and a half minutes already, which is really long, but it's really bad. Okay, so it's already, that was scary. Okay, it's already mixed with a bunch of colors. But yes, okay, I'm getting it. You're rolling it out, and see, it's like mixed with everything else, but you're not going to see that. So now, you roll it again one more time, and then rip it or cut it or whatever you're doing, and sort of mold it, and then pinch the sides as regular, and then I think I will just barely fit the limit. Okay, and then you got that. And then, so you have this weird lump thing. Now, I'm going to show this to you on, like, while I'm holding it, because I don't need both hands. You're going to roll it, and this one's going to be really thick. You roll it, and you want it, like, really thin, like, as thin as the other one that I showed you at the beginning of the video. And you can have it as thick as you want, but I want it to be thinner. That's the normal cane size. I'm just going to leave it at this one, because I'm running out of time. Roll it a little more. So, I mean, the thinner you get it, the more cane you're going to have, but then, you know, the thinner it's going to be. So, here, I have it right now. I'll just show you what it looks like on the inside for time purposes. That is not what it looks like on the inside. That's not either. Oh, this is not good. Well, that's sort of what it looks like, but, you know, I wrapped it in way too much green, if you can see that. It's just like what I showed you at the beginning. You probably want to use less green, because watermelons don't have that much green on them. And I'm going to roll this thinner, like I said, so it'll probably look better. But there you see the little rind. And, you know, it takes practice to make it, you know, like, this one was my second, and I can't believe I did a lot better on this one than I did on the other one. Whoa, that's not the right side, and it's smushed. Whatever. But, yeah, this one I did a lot better than the other one, and see how it's, like, proportionate. Green's not too thick. So you'll probably want to have it like that. And thank you for watching. And, yeah, okay, bye.